morning. Saturday morning. About 5:45 in the morning. One of the few out on the path. Doing the usual long ride today, 60 miles. We're in our third build towards our first 70.3 triathlon this year. This will be the biggest block of triathlon training this year for myself. So we're out here, nice flat route, 60 miles. Nice and easy. Getting a nice hour warm-up in. Gonna hit the turnaround, meet up with another athlete. Gonna drop in on her bike workout, her intervals this morning, as she's training for Kona this year. Very big motivator. You may remember her from my video about Maine last year on the run. We were back and forth the whole time on the run. She's a local athlete here, just phenomenal. So it's nice to just sometimes hook up, meet somebody, you know, for a training session that's gonna pull you a little bit. You know, I thoroughly believe in that 80-20 approach to training. 80% of those efforts being that moderate below level, and then really hammering down that 20%. So needless to say, those intervals I join in on are going to be part of that 20% this week. It's getting closer to race. 4 weeks left. So some of these sessions are going to start building into some race pace, some hard efforts. So what else is going on? Welcome back. It's your first time here, checking things out. Training for some half distance triathlons. Goal is to do 3 of them this year. First one is the end of July in Maine. It's a new course this year in Augusta. Then we're gonna go to Atlantic City, which was my first 70.3 a few years ago. And then hopefully finish the year off in North Carolina. It'll be the first time I do 3 of these distances in 1 year. The goal is to set a nice baseline in Maine, good effort. Take it a step further in Atlantic City and finish the year out in North Carolina. Put all the eggs in the basket. All the training will come together, and we're gonna put in for, you know, one real hard effort that day. So thinking big picture, training is going to kind of build into that race. Which brings me to another topic which I've been working on lately. So every time, especially through this training and endurance training, if you want to better yourself, you have to figure out ways, not only in training, but ways to take the training or the process one little step further each time to get better. So what I've been working on lately is a few things. One is being intentional with your goals, your process, but not on the level of actually doing the workout, but when you're not working out. Having your goals for each session, knowing what you need to do, making sure everything's lined up and set up in between those sessions. Like today, because of my schedule, I took yesterday as a rest day, which worked out because I knew I had this long ride today. And just through the day, I thought about today's session, which would have been my next training session. Going over in my head what the goal was, what I need to do, fueling, hydration, where my power level should be, my effort level, how far into the tank am I going to dig. And just like you would before a race, pre-play that over and over a few times. So by the time that session or race comes, like right now, it's second nature. You know what to do. And yeah, it's a 3-hour ride. If you think about it like that and start to bring in this negativeness about it, which is the other thing working on, it's very easy to just look at the schedule and say, oh man, 60-mile bike ride, and I have to run the next day, a long run. I'm tired, it was a long week. I don't want to do this, how can I get around it? Maybe I'll go in the afternoon, maybe I'll sleep in. The problem with that is, when you look at something difficult, and this goes with anything, we as humans, it's human nature to just start thinking about the negatives. We do it all the time. Just as when we're in any uncomfortable situation, you look at the negatives. How is this going to affect me negatively? We don't rarely step into a situation that's has a little adversity in it or toughness and look at the positives. How is this going to help me? How is this going to help me grow? What lessons am I going to take away from this? So let's reverse that and now look at that big training weekend and say, it's going to be tough this weekend, but this is part of the process. This is going to be my longest ride of the year so far. This is going to be my biggest weekend of the year so far. This is going to help me on race day. This is important. This needs to get done. This needs to get executed properly. And flip that script that your brain has, that fight or flight, which is common in every situation in life, and just turn that around. You get asked to go to some meeting at work you don't want to go to. You're stressing over it all week. Write down 3 things you might be able to take out of that meeting that can help you. Maybe you'll meet somebody. You'll get a new contact, a new connection. Maybe another door will open for you. Because you went into that meeting with an open mind, an open attitude. And this isn't easy. Every day you have to catch yourself before that negativity kicks in. It's just human nature. It's that fight or flight. It'll affect you in your personal life, your family life. That's why training through adversity, putting yourself in tough situations, is one reason why endurance athletes are just strong-minded in life. When you sign up and put yourself into these situations, and I'm not talking about race day, it's every week, every day. When you have a schedule you adhere to, it just builds character and carries over to the rest of your life. So rant over for today. Again, you have a rough day, all you're thinking about is the negative at the end of the day. I assure you, before you put that head down, write down 3 to 5 things you were thankful for that day. What a day, beautiful weather. Kids had their last day of school, great school year. Don't worry about those couple small negative things that bothered you during the day. Try it out, but be intentional with it and keep on it. The human mind was built to find the negative in everything. It's about 10 miles in, and 10 more miles till the turnaround. We'll get it done. Yeah, how are you?
Good.
Say hello.
Oh, hey! What's going on, world? There he is. I look good upside down. That's a good look on me.
Nah.
He was a poser. Give me your best bitch face.
All right, bike ride done. 60 plus miles. Out on a run, 25 minutes. About 20-mile warm up. Met up with the group. 3 by 20-minute intervals. Cool down back to the transition for the run. It's great to see people that have been in the sport so long, being able to pick their brains, still meeting new people locally. And also good to get reiterated to myself the things that I have been doing and the things I advocate for are agreed upon and common practice amongst other people who have been in the sport a lot longer, or coaches. And those philosophies, when you meet people that have, you know, that same mindset, it's pretty cool. So that's it. Up a little hill here. It's hot out now, good. We'll be done before 10 a.m. Get on with the day. Have some fun, rest up. Hit the long run tomorrow. Call it a week. Next week is a deload, less volume. Then our last 4-week block to Maine 70.3. Thanks for coming along. Stay safe, stay healthy, balance that life 1 mile at a time. We will see you on the next one.